game. Wait a minute. Gotta lift this arm up. Ooh, my glass is a little bit crooked, honey. Is it giving? Is we giving, honey? Is we giving? Lord, let me slow down because I got some people that's walking in front of me and they're really walking dead gone slow. Now here I got somebody that want my attention so bad. We're not gonna give it to them. Hopefully they're backing up in a spot that don't exist. Uh-huh. I'm gonna get your ass on camera. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Oh, okay. Here we go, honey. We are in the town of the youngins. The children are the future, and we can help the elders out. Hey, I'm a middle class child, but the babies are our future. Hopefully they know this. And damn it, I'm gonna have to pass the babies because the babies is walking a little bit too slow for me. I like to get it in here and go. Holy moly. Good job. Right on time. They getting in the car. Thank the Lord for that. Cause when I'm ready to walk, I'm ready to walk, honey. She'll be like, "Can I get a ride? Can I get a ride, y'all?" Holy moly. Mm-mm-mm. Now I can count the buildings. I'm literally about to stand right here and count. Hold, let me turn it up. Somebody count. Count with me. Let's count with me. How many stores is it? One, two, three, four. Hold up. I can't. Nope. I can't focus. Let me try. One, two, three, four, five, 26. And is there some more at the bottom? I do believe I counted 26. The last time that I had recorded this, I had counted 18 because of my view where I was at. But I would hate to be on the top floor. I would, whether elevator or not. But I would hate to be on the top floor. Uh-uh. Hell, I hate to be on the bottom floor too, all that noise. Mm-mm. Apartments. Mm-mm. That's the last thing that I would want to get. I almost would have got up in it, but thank the Lord that it did not work because that money, it would have been too much money, honey. But I was so excited. I was like, shit, I'm about to have my own apartment. And the bitch tell me, you make too much money, you got to cut your out with it. If that ain't stupid, I don't know what it is. But anywho, the Lord already knew. Thank you because we already living in times, but we can't eat. You don't want us to eat. Why you don't want us to eat? And then taking it back. Let me just say I'm all over the place. I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna be there. Get into my content and check it out. I told y'all the Simpsons. Remember they had the VR sets on their eyes? And they ass they thinking that they eating because they got the little game on their head. You remember the little VR sets that was popular that came out for us? I even had me one, but it was the real one. Baby, mind program. They preparing you for what the hell gonna happen. You going, let me say, a lot of y'all even experienced going out of the countries and going to the things with the music. Everybody listen to their own music, looking stupid, dancing to everybody on their own tune. How that tie into play too? No, I'm gonna leave that out. Oops, I said it already. So whatever. I'm all over the place. The VR sets. Yeah, you go out of the country, certain places, because I sent it online, and they showing you how you eating food, and the people that experience, that's like, yeah, it was good. That's the best way I can explain it. But bitch, you ain't eating nothing but air. You eating screen. You eating nothing. Whatever. That's why Marge, the whole family had got skinny. And then when they had got off the damn thing, they wondering what the fuck happened because the system that thank God for America. The system that set y'all asses up and they set it up so nice that she didn't even know that your dumb ass won't eat. Hence, put it back on me. I'm skinny as shit. But you see me when I was thick though. Ah, that ain't mean nothing either. But you know I want to eat. I want to eat. I ain't say I need to eat. I want to eat because the Lord said you can't eat off of bread alone. That means you can't eat off of food alone, especially if you working with Him, riding with Him, knowing the world that we live in regarding Him. Remember, they killed His son now. Hold, remember that shit. They didn't like Jesus. Oh, I'm supposed to come across. They ain't like Jesus. Jesus, they ain't like Him. Anywho's, the Lord made me because that wasn't my damn choice not to fucking eat. I wanted to eat. Look at me. I'm sticks and bones. Mother sucker. Am I at the right stuff? I hope so. Lord, I hope I'm at the right stuff. They got what I need. But yeah, the government killing our asses, man. Shit ain't killing me, killing you. Yes, they is. They trying to, bitch. Because they got my ass on the list. Don't get her no job. Hold on. Okay, yep. I went and did it. I went and did it. After I came on this mother sucker and said all that I said, I decided I made a reason today to test the spirit one more again. And then I'm gonna show you something that I wrote was it last night? Yeah, I wrote down last night. And just know when I do stuff intentionally, it's for a reason because I really got to figure out what the real deal going on. Now I know I got a problem. Now I believe that I want to stop. I think I know that I want to stop. But there's something I'm clinging, I'm testing the spirit. And I decided to record and report it because I ain't had nothing. Oh shit. That's a nice little spot to set up camp. Yeah, it damn sure is. Hello. It is that. Hell yeah, I know some people live by there too. But yep, I went to go test the spirit. And I already know what I did. At least this was $1.05. I ain't gonna smoke this whole thing. At least that's what my mouth said. Because it's on the tip of my tongue. See, the back of my tongue then got the taste off it. The tip of my tongue. Let me shut up because I'm gonna sound real mental, honey. For those who know, y'all know how I be with smoking. It be not hard unless you make it hard. Because I was on one day. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I ain't gonna talk about it no more. You gonna see the change through the screen. And that's why I'm whatever, never mind. I'll make it make sense if I want to. Then again, I ain't got to explain shit. I just feel as though since I didn't open the door and brought you in my world, at least I can continue being transparent with you. You feel me? And if you don't, I feel me. Without me even completing my damn sentences in full. Look at me, just a walking, honey, arms swinging, burning the little cow. Slow it high. Let me do something I ain't never. Okay. I don't know how to walk at a. Although maybe I should start walking like this, because maybe I will retain some calories. Because that is smart, because I really do be burning. I be walking like I'm trying to lose weight. No, let me talk to myself. Since you ain't talking to me, we got one hey in the chat. What's up, chat? What's up, chat? Chat. What are we doing today, chat? As you can see what I'm doing, I am walking. Me walking. You see people in that car. It's too hot to be sending your car in the car off. Maybe mind my business, because Lord have mercy. And this is why I need to stop. Now, I'm going to be pushing out, I think I pushed them out already, some YouTube shorts. Let me tell you something. I want you to hear me and hear me clearly. And then I would love for y'all still right here. They went to go smoke. um, so I'm gonna tell you something. And how I present this is how I'm choosing to do it. So be prepared to be however you end up being listening to me through the screen. I always wanted to get stuff on my own ownership. Okay. With that being said, I was raised in a church. At a young age, I got baptized. When I got baptized, I had an idea. I knew things, but I didn't know in its entirety about the thing church wise, right? Now, you and me, with people, God uses people to bless other people. Let's say you done been praying, right? You've been praying on the Lord, whether you sending up prayers in regards to what you need in life, the things you desire in life, the things you want. You sent up these prayers, right? With that being said, God works in mysterious ways. I can tell you through experience, throughout my 32 years, I know when the Lord had answered my prayers. And I also would know that what I asked for, He's going to give me the very thing that I need. But it may not be the way that I want it. See, flesh see things by sight. We ain't walking in faithfully. Keep in mind, I just told you I'm saying what I'm saying the way I want to say it, and I hope that, well, I don't know how you can receive it, but I know what I'm doing. At least I like to think I know what I'm doing. I have blocked a lot of my blessings over the years because of my mindset, which is good and a little bad, only because of the things that I went through in my life and because I waited so long to heal the things that I went through in my life. The picture, the perfect painted, not so perfect painted picture that I can paint in my head, some of it be right, it be on it, and then a lot of times I be mucking up. Here we go with the black. I done blocked a lot of my blessings. People. Now I'm gonna throw this in there. I was told recently you need to go to the hospital and get evaluated. I'm not doing that because I'm not crazy. However, I carry something. Go to the hospital, get evaluated, and then what? Anywho's, I blocked my blessing from certain people because I see by flesh these people ain't right. And I know the Lord told me, Kanisha, your mouth gonna be a blessing and a curse. And there are some times when you do have to sit back and shut up and just let things happen because God is in control. Me, myself, and I, baby, I'm hard headed. And I'm like, I stand on truth because you said, hello, this is the truth. I ain't doing nothing flesh speaking. I ain't doing nothing wrong, going about it wrong. But I was told to speak the truth. I'm supposed to expose liars, and that's the very thing that I did within my living. However, the way that I went about doing it, and keep in mind the doing that I've done or said unto people, those same people are just like me. They got emotions, they got feelings, and they can get triggered. Let me just say I triggered my way out of my inheritance for now and my blessings because this blessing and a curse, excuse me, I had to swallow, I gotta get some water. This blessing and a curse that said some things to the people. And I hope the people realize that you are a person and I triggered you so bad that you then decided to withhold my God given inheritance all because I made somebody or persons mad only because I was provoked in the process. I'd be glad when people start watching my content so therefore it can add up and you should have an unbiased understanding as to why I did what I did, especially if you do know the truth. But with all that being said, you can block your blessings. And then taking it to a video that I created is a delay, not a denial. Moses. I am very much so like Moses. Just to know that I know the things that I did, but I'm standing on who I am. And I got to attest to that when I get to him. I don't care who you are. I'm going to speak up to you whether I'm cursing at you. I don't care about age because guess what? We both grown. So there's no issue. We both grown. You are you and I am me, and you not gonna, you as a person living the same human experience as me, you not gonna tell me that I cannot react or respond the way that I'm responding, because you should understand that you are you and I am me. And then if you were watching me, you should know that I know and I'm willing to take that consequence, and it's gonna put me out back. Let me just say I am in the season that I'm in right now. Now, let's get back to some of those comments that were commenting in some of the other live streams. Let me just say, I'm writing stuff down how I want to push it out at a certain time. I want to push it out the certain days. I want to push it out, and here we are. You remember how somebody had to let me know that was a nice Honda? It sure was a nice Honda, but the way that that Honda was given unto me, this is flesh speaking. Me and the person that gave it to me, baby, we ain't had no relationship in years. We ain't had no relationship. we had a sit down, and I let it be known that I felt some type of way. And then you tried to right the wrong, calling me almost every day, every morning. And that shit just wasn't feeling right. So I reneged. I'm like, this is forced, and I know it's not gonna last long. So I think I'd rather just keep things the way that they were, because honestly, I'm not. I don't mind not being around this particular person. I'm actually fine, because we're gonna yeah. I didn't mind being around this particular person. For those who know, read between the lines, that's what I'm talking about. But how this gift was given, I'm like, what the fuck? Y'all remember the video I did? How favor ain't fair. God's favor ain't fair. I was like, what the? Wait a minute. I know this motherfucker know that I really don't care for him. I love him, but I don't care for you, because the same way how you don't like how I'm moving, I don't like how you moving. And then knowing that you have conversations with someone who is extremely close to me, and I know that y'all be talking about everything and everybody else, I'm trying to figure out how I won't brought up in the conversation how I need help. Something just was not right to me in my brain about how certain stuff was going. You had my phone number. If you wanted to call and talk to me, you could have, and vice versa. I didn't reach out because I didn't want to talk to you. He didn't reach out because he didn't want to talk to me. That's just how the flesh is choosing to think about it. The phone works both ways. And baby, if I ain't calling, as I said, that means I won't talk to you. Not that I really have an issue with you. I more so have an issue with the principalities, choices, flesh, mindset, wondering why how you can do for this person but won't do for your own. Only only this one. Certain stuff didn't make sense. And then how stuff is presented in my new season, I'm going all over the place because I want to. Hopefully I will amp you up into wanting to be nosy or whatever it is to get in this content. I started looking back at some shit. I'm like, when I read the first time, it didn't pay me. It didn't phase me. But some said, go back and read stuff. I sent a video to several people because I'm trying to put myself on. Baby, you see I can dance. I'm a artistry dancing. Even while messing up, I dance. That's what I do, right? Now, I sent this video to pretty much everybody on my phone because I'm in a season where, look, I need people to help me. If you're not a hater and if you got power to your name, put me on because you can see the potential here. Now we just need to take it further. Tell me why my very family member that I sent a video to, this motherfucker ain't even respond to it. But then I'm remembering another person that's close to me was always showing me videos of my younger cousin. And I'm like, okay, cool. What was that? What was that? What was the intention there for? All I'm gonna say is I don't give a damn if I block my blessings from these people. I don't. Because these very people rejected everything that I presented to them. You even rejected the things that I presented to you if I'm pointing the finger at you. You can't tell me that I can't dance. And you can't tell me that I'm not worthy of working for what I want. And then you mean to tell me you the main one telling me, if you was the main one telling me, if you did tell me get a job, but you got the power to put me in a job. And if you did start watching my YouTube channel, baby, I'm a motherfucking good ass slave because I goes in showing them, hey, you can depend on me. Because guess what? When my mind said there, bitch, I will work those overtime hours because I am trying to get as off the clock as quick as possible. I mean, make as much money while on the clock with a plan and get the fuck out and dodge. That's just me how I operate with jobs. I don't plan on staying there for how the system says stay there for 20, 30 years so you can draw your retirement. I'm not thinking about no goddamn retirement. I'm not thinking about that shit. I'm 32. Baby, I would never see no fucking retirement. I was 32. I will never, I said what I said, I will never see retirement. But I pray that those who work towards, I pray that they get y'all stuff because y'all did work on that damn clock for a long ass time. But it's certain stuff that just didn't sit right with me. And if I fucked up, I fucked up. And it don't sit right with me. How you gonna give me a call and you know that I ain't got no job? How you gonna give me a call when a lot of the call parts is fucked up? How? Maybe you didn't know. I'll give you that much. Maybe you didn't know. But the moment that I got in, let me just say the moment after somebody got in the goddamn car like the other cars, I hear something. You always hear something. Every time you hear something, that's when the something go wrong. Because before you got the fuck up in this car, everything was fine. The moment that you got your ass up out this car, that's when I start going through motherfucking problems. Power steering fluid. I'm about to hit a brick wall and thank the Lord. It won't number the fucking Lord because it surely wasn't me. I couldn't turn the motherfucking wheels. The bitch stopped and cut the fuck off. Just saying the car. And I think I'm low key putting blame. Is I'm human. I learned from it and I'm gonna get got from it too. Hello, I'm fucking homeless. Whoop de doo. Whoop de whoop de doo. Dude, what's the dude name? The dude that got out of, is he still in jail? The dude thug boy. He's a whoop de yeah, okay. I just it just called whoop de doo. But say shit this didn't seem right to me. And then it won't mind to begin with that shit came with stipulations. That car would have never been given to me if somebody won't tied to it. So of course I am glad that I gave that shit away. And I don't give a fuck if I block my blessings yet once again. I'm just gonna have to motherfucking suffer. Hell, I've been suffering my whole fucking life while still having help. Make that shit make sense. I'm just saying. I just felt the need to say that because I wanted to say that. I just felt that I want to release more. Because if I got to deal with somebody playing strings yet once again, oh, I'm not giving her this because she said that. Bitch, keep it because you're going to need it more than me. I not got God. And yes, I know how he works. My ass is going to get punished. Okay? Shit, I don't know if you know nothing about that, but I do. Hard headed as hell. And you know it. That's why y'all ass kept beating my ass the whole time. That shit didn't do shit. Nothing. Y'all had the thickest of the thickest belts and what? All I'm gonna say is when my mama did tear my ass up one time, child, I went to school. The teacher saw my shit. I should have told. She beat me, weps and everything, because I was trying to hide my arm, and she was hitting me. You ain't gonna do this no more. I'm sticking. Y'all know, yeah, I did this before, so deja vu. The parents beat me and shut the hell up. I can say that now I'm grown. I don't mean I'm just saying shit. You ain't gotta do all that. Cause baby, I'm not hearing shit you saying. And if I do hear it, I'm gonna hear it later on in my unconscious. But right now, I am ready for you just to beat my ass so I can get done. Shit, because you doing too much. Just beat me and put me in time out or whatever the hell it was. And yeah, because you should have had a conversation and talk to me. That belt ain't always it. If anything, hello. That's why I'm the way that I am now. You whooped me. You whooped it in me. Mm-hmm. What exactly? I don't know. But you ain't whoop it at me. Nope. Still kept going doing shit. As to why? Attention. That's all I ever wanted. I just wanted some real ass love. That's all. That's all. I ain't never got it. I ain't never got it. And then what I will say is, this is the flesh and faith speaking. If I would have been attached to this particular soul, bitch, I probably would have grown. But for whatever reason, the setup, it was set up as to why we was never close. We ended when the marriage ended. Because in the marriage, I wasn't even with him. I was with the wife. It was something always fucked up in the process. But they love you. They love you. I know, conditional. Then most recently, y'all know what I'm talking about. You gonna tell me in a text message, I had to make an important a large purchase for Tori. I'm putting the name out there. What the fuck that got to do with me? I'm coming to you with you. I don't need the explanation of who you had to do something for, but that was some shit too, because I didn't need to know who you did it for. And by you doing it for, they're gonna be the very one that the little girl ain't gonna help you. Well, hopefully she do. But if I know what I know, no. What I do to people, I let them be known. If I can I use you? Dummy, you don't know you being you. Never mind. I could be wrong. I'ma shut up. hmm I could be wrong, but I know what the fuck I know, and I know history repeats itself. I know generational curses repeats itself, and then because I really know what I know, somebody pay. Let me shut the hell up. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'll suffer. Cause whatever gonna get, if anything, I hope it's some damn land. If it's anything else, a house, and you can keep that. I build my own. Give me the land. That's all I want. Give me some land because that land gonna go for other people. Gonna help out the other people. Y'all better go back to that other queendom and remember what I kept asking y'all. Y'all want some land? Because I got a plan to do. Oh yeah, I'm gonna help the people, but you gotta help yourself too. I got a plan because I'm not greedy. I'm not stingy. I don't give a damn if you did piss me off. There's a lot of people on this platform piss me off, but I still, if they can speak and share something, I'ma share it. Baby, that ain't in me. That ain't in me. I ain't got no reason to be jealous, envious. I do got a reason to be mad at somebody though. Damn sure do. I'm entitled to that right. I'm entitled to it. Shit. Yeah. Hmm. All this damn calamity in the world. And then I got people, baby, look, let me let me shut up. And then look, I'm gonna keep on talking. But people, and then like today, like I said, I failed some too because I was in a live stream. I was serious. Like I said, a lot of the stuff that I'm doing, I don't want to do it, but I have to do it. I don't want to sit here keep on telling y'all what's right and wrong. And I think he's pushing. We ain't gonna do that no more after a while. You gonna see what the hell gonna go on. You gonna figure it out for yourself, goddamn. And then with this being said, in spite of what the hell they got planned for us, if you know the word of God, the sacred word of God, we will be just fine. To all of the believers out there, we're going to be all right. We're going to go through some stuff, but we are going to be okay. Okay? Because people, which has been my problem, because I don't even want to explain it. That's why I got that damn book, because I got to work on my problem, which is the people. Because it is the damn people. I'm trying to get an understanding, because I still may be wrong. If I'm triggered by the people because you won't listen, mirror reflection, because that once upon a time used to be me. I had the very one that I'm talking about, one of the ones I'm talking about in this live stream, tell me, you need to listen. But listen to what exactly? Because you're not giving, you listen to what exactly? Because why are you coming in saying some stuff? And how you saying it, you're gonna get cussed the fuck out because you don't know what the fuck going on. At least maybe they was playing their role. Hell if I know. But you do know everybody on this motherfucker play that role, right? You playing a role knowingly or unknowingly. Oh yeah. I ain't learned. I'm not learned. I'm not learned. I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you what it is. This is what it is. Welcome to America. Today, I got asked, did they send you from Africa? I was just like, I said, I'm thinking before I speak. This is exactly what I just said. Ask me again so I can make sure I heard what I heard, because I could have heard what I wanted to hear. Did you get sent from Africa? I said, no, not that I know of. He said, where did you come from? Oops, you got me there. I said, can I answer your question with a question? I said, where did you come from? They asked me, where did you come from? Maybe if you tell me where you come from, maybe I can come. Can I get these five? Can y'all answer my question? Can y'all expose yourselves in the chat? Can we get some human interaction? Cause I hope it ain't no bots in here. I'm just saying. Cause you never know. I'm just saying. Do you think you came from a different country? You ain't had to leave me. Damn. I mean, you did what you want to do, but I'm damn. See the people. That's my problem. I asked you a question. You being so disrespectful. I don't want to hide. I wanted to answer my question, but hello. I want you to do what I asked you. Do you believe? How about this? Let's see. Let's. Okay. If you don't want to drop something in the chat besides what I asked you, can we get you to? Can I get you to hit an emoji? All right. So the question is again: do you think you came from a different country? If the answer is yes, can I get a 100 in the chat, please? Can we get some 100s? If the answer is no, can I get a thumbs down? Do they got a thumbs down? No. If the answer is no, give me a smiley face. A 100 for yes, a smiley face for no. Do you believe you came from a different country? Danielle, no. Okay. Now with yours, I want to roll with you. Rosalind, what's your ethnic background? Your race, your color. Yeah. And if you don't want to answer that, can you answer as to why you think no? Okay, we got two no's. Oh damn. Hey, can you answer my question? See how you starting. Hey, people coming in the chat. So if you are new to the chat and if you did not hear my question, I am trying to get some human interaction within the chat today. I asked the question. First, I would like for you to put your answer in the chat if you want to, but if you don't want to, we got another option. Do you feel as though you came from a different country? If the answer is yes, drop a 100 in the chat, like the little emoji. And if the answer is no, drop a smiley face emoji in the chat. Black and Native American. So you were you believe that this is your homeland. Where you from though? Because I don't. Where are you from? Are you from the United States of America or are you from a different country? Because I'm just testing the spirit real quick. I'm not getting on the bus yet. Not yet. Mm-mm. Okay, we got two no's. So you believe you where you from? I need to know where y'all from. That's if you want to share. You from the United States of America or are you from a different country? You sitting on my head. Short trip, short trip. Okay. Come on, Danielle. Let me get yours. All right. Miss Danielle, you say you black and Native of American. Okay. Native Americans. You indigenous. Indigenous native or what's the other word? Is it non-indigenous? Ooh, I didn't forget. So I got you black. Okay. Hmm. How can I just put my perspective out there? I got to think about it. Now follow me. So we were told that we were brought from ships. Okay. Now, before now, the world, including all countries, you see, North America, South America, Asia, all the continents were once upon a time connected as one. Okay? Hear me. I hope that I get out what I'm trying to get out. This whole America, the whole world, I'm gonna say it again. So I want to make sure you understand what I'm saying. We are United States of America. Then we got Asia. Then we got Africa. We got all the continents. And as I just said, once upon a time, all of the continents connected. If you was to look at the map, you can see the connections. You can see how the shapes and whatnot. And if you was to put it together, in spite of the natural disasters and stuff, we were all one. It was one world. We were all one. And then there was something called the continental drift that came into place. When the continental drift came into place, the continents, they drifted apart from one another. All right. Lord, let my social the history come back. We were all one, and all colors were spreaded out. If I'm not wrong, I don't. If I'm wrong, and if you know more than I know, please leave it in the chat because I may be missing something. But I know I'm on something, but I also may be missing something. All ethnics kind of were. They were spread it out when we were one, but when the drift came, something happened. That's what I'm missing. I believe that I did come from somewhere. That's what I believe. I ain't gonna explain it because I ain't got my stuff that I had to go off of. I used to write stuff down in my books. A lot of my books got left behind. But I personally believe that I came from somewhere else. The reason why I believe that is because I did research stemming back to my last name here. Okay? Your last name means a lot. You have to know the history of your last name. That's if you want to know. A lot of people say, you don't need to know that, especially if you know God. I would agree in a sense too, but you should want to know where you come from because if you don't know the world that we live in, I'm going to just leave it at that. Oh, hi. I'm good. How are you? Good. You got a cutie pie there. You, what is it? There you go. You know it. You are very beautiful, young lady. Look at you smiling and profiling. You too now. Bye, boo boo. She do know she cute though. She is cute. Lord have mercy. I want a puppy. I want a puppy. Lord, I want a puppy. I do. I do. Because that's gonna be my baby. And mama gonna take care of that baby because mama know what to do now. Lord have mercy. She was cute and she looking like, uh-huh. You know how kids, I can't explain it. Yep, whatever. But we can't, man. Do you should we, man? I come from United Kingdom, as far as what I know. But it's deeper than that too, because I think I came somewhere before. You probably did too. Look at your last name. Go to Google right now. Leave the chat, girlfriend. Sure. Queens and Dons. If you ain't one, you gonna be one today, goddamn. Yep in the chat. Look up your last name. Please do it. Maybe you already did. But whatever Google says, Google know a little something. They also leaving something out too. Okay? Whatever your last name says, but you stem from, keep in mind. How do you think we got our last names in the first place? So you got to go in history. You got to go back. You got to do some research if you care. I know a lot of people don't give a damn, but me, I'm like, shit. Yeah, I want to at least try to know. Although I don't think I'm really gonna know all, but at least I'm gonna know something. Please look up your last name, and then remember, slave masters. You possibly could have stemmed from being created from a slave. So the slaves give names, right? Now I'm about to throw you off, but I'm gonna keep it on. You know how them reality TV shows, let me Flavor of Love, Real Chance of Love, New York, them that. And you know how they gave them nicknames? Now why am I saying this? Stay on it. They give them nicknames so that they can remember their name. But how I'm trying to tie this into the slavery, girl, Lord, I need somebody to got it stronger than me to get it out, because that's why I'm weak at. I got it, but I can't get it out. So therefore, it can come together as a collective, and we can have some type of understanding. Their last name. That's all I'm gonna say. United States. United States. I know. Since I say I'm from Dinwiddie County, and I was placed in an area where that area is about horse racing and slavery grounds for sure. Exactly in the area where I was raised at. I had got to some particular. It is when you do your research, the shit is crazy. I'm gonna leave it at that because I ain't got it, and I ain't got my second phone no more, so I can reference on neither. So I ain't got it, but I believe uh, Babylon can fall. The United States of America is equivalent to Babylon in the Bible. In the Bible, he said, without, I'm not blaspheming your word, I'm just human experiencing it out of my mouth. Man, you just gotta know the word. I'm gonna leave it at that. I know the word, but I ain't gonna fuck it up. I don't believe that I'm from here. I don't. I do believe that we were brought here in a sense. But then there's like an area, wait a minute, something ain't right. Like I care, but I don't care. I care, but I don't care. But I think it's more so I care to know the history that they took away. They took a lot of, see, they got a lot of American history. For those who know, they tried to wipe out the African American history. The African American history here on these grounds is very important. Hence, what I can tell you through my human experience, the life that I'm living, whether these people know something that I don't know or they may be ignorant, why everybody think that I come from Africa? Maybe I did. Maybe I did. That part I do not have an answer to. It's almost like me saying because I see a Korean or a Vietnamese or whatever, I could say that they came from just one and they got an issue because they know who they are. They're like, no, we don't come from there. Why am I saying that? Because I lost it. Vietnam, Korea, Asia, China. Yeah, that's where they come from. Hmm. But what I'm trying to say is, I strongly believe that all black people just don't come from Africa. And I could be wrong, but I don't think all black people come from Africa if I'm basing it on the knowledge that I'm basing it on. Because as I said, I stem from the United Kingdom. And I'm glad and I'm going to make it fit because this is what we supposed to be getting into the actual heavenly kingdom. So I'm gonna make it work for me. I don't. I'm glad that I'm born. At least I think that I'm born a stem from the United Kingdom, because as I said, getting it back to the United Kingdom, the whole continents were once upon a time united and connected. Now I want to say this: a lot of teachings that believe in the Lord, depending upon who they come from. I'm going to speak on a group, Israelites. They try to say that God is racist. And I am here to say that God is not racist when it comes to color, because color does not mean anything. Hence, I'm going to tell you how us black people think that it is solely just about black people. We play a major role, but it's just not solely. However, the people are targeting the black people. They targeting us. They targeting all they targeting mostly everything but white, but even the white getting targeted too. Keep in mind, the white is why we're going through what we're going through. White supremacy. The white founded the land, the native land. Them said the Indians apocalypse, the movie. The Indians was living on their land, living off the land, the way how it was supposed to be. It was set up and created that way from in the beginning. God created heaven and earth. They was on their territory, on their land. And then all of a sudden, once again, I'm basing this off the movie Apocalypse, when the Native Americans, the indigenous, the Indian people, no clothes, half naked, but they got little stuff on. Christopher Columbus and his whole crew, big dogs rolling up, founded founded the land that was already founded by the people on the land. They came over and stole the land and put the flag down and made it United States of America. But keep in mind, the Indians play a major role in this shit too. We all ethnic backgrounds play a major role here in this prophecy that we're living in that's being fulfilled. Now, oh Lord, I just like talking about real life stuff. Can't you tell? That's all. Back to God not racist, but how it may seem racist. Look, God is only against the oppressors, okay? It don't matter what color you are because there are all ethnic backgrounds, all colors who are oppressors unto certain people. God ain't racist, baby. But back to the blacks. His hair was like wool. His God's description. I'ma leave it alone, but I know that God ain't racist. He's not. God is not a racist God. Why would God be racist? And he told us to love one another, love thy neighbor. What if your neighbor is a different race than you? So does that mean go against God's word? Because God not racist. That's I'm gonna leave it at that. So be mindful of those who you listen to talk about the word that says God is only for black people. Baby, they don't know nothing. Ignorance, ignorance, ig, pure ignorance, ignorant. God is not racist. And let me tell you how hair can be manipulated. And I guess that may be the word. You know what? Now I may be onto something. Manipulated. People mocking God. You ever seen a Korean manipulate their hair look like our hair? Will look like my hair. Or maybe your hair. I got 4C, B, and A mixed. And I got natural cords. And my hair can be like wool. It can look like it too. Asians' hair can do the same thing if they do something to it to get it that way. Put it in some twists, let it sit, take a pick it out, and baby, they got some damn black folk hair. White folks, same way. You see how some of these white folks trying to get dreadlocks? Some of them do achieve it. Things can be manipulated. Now I'm saying this to say, taking it back, God not he not racist. And keep in mind, man created the division amongst races. God ain't had nothing to do with that. Because I'm pretty sure within that meeting of his people, well, see, now I need to do some more research because his people, was they all one? I don't think they was all the same ethnic background. If I read what I read correctly during that meeting of the Ten Commandments, I don't think everybody was just one race. How I do believe that everybody that was for him, I don't know. I need to get back in the word so therefore I can educate myself. But I'm gonna say it again. God is not racist. I done had some white people then black baby. I got a white lady. I was walking when I was on another mission going to the country to get something. Out of all the black mother suckers that passed me, I had a white lady pick me up and give me a ride. She said, I hate to see women out here, especially a woman. It ain't had nothing about color. I hate to see women out here walking like that. She picked me up and gave me a ride to where I needed to go to. And I thank that lady. Man, and then not everybody is racist. It's only what they was raised in and what they was taught. They was taught to be corrupt. Because what the fuck does color got to do with it? Baby, we bleed the same thing. And if you think the blood is green or anything else in between or below, something is wrong and now you know. That's just stupid. Mm-mm. My lord. But man did this. Man got us walking around here for us, who us is, looking at somebody else because our race is more superior. And if you do feel that way, you I guess you got a right to feel that way. But if you think about it, there are some people. See, I honestly believe that ain't nobody better than somebody, but people can be better. I don't think that no one is better than anybody, but I do think that all people can be better than who they are. I know that I am not better than you. I just may be better than you in something. Taking it back to what I always be saying: do you so well that no man living, no man dead, No man yet to be born can do it better than you. Now you're not better than somebody. You're just gonna be better than somebody within a certain area. That still ain't coming off right. But for those who can help me pick up the pieces, baby, I hope that you here. But a lot of people do think, oh, I'm better than you because I have this, or I'm better than you because I work this job, or I'm better than you because I got this amount of much money. None of that means anything, honey. However, the characteristic traits means a lot. That fruit, the fruit of the spirit, all those lines, that little pair that I shared you. Now that's what we need to be striving to be better in, more Christ-like. And I know back to this thing that spoke to me with this. Why am I having an issue with this? Let me just say, for when I do enjoy it, baby, my nerves be shot. This calms me down. I choose to do this versus going back to weed. I know that I can find something else because I've done it before. Teas and coffee, I'm still going to replace it with something. But I keep going back to this because I know that I believe in God. But there are a lot of people who judge me because I always smoke this. Hence, once upon a time on this platform from certain content creators, I was known as the Black and Mild Girl. Never got called by my name, but I was always called something else but my name. And I'm going to say what my name means: gift of God and from God. And then, damn it, I'm ready to get into my leadership status because I was called to do and be just that. And you better get to your calling, what He called you to do, and be just that. And if your name means something bad, guess what? You still was called to do and be just that, because everybody can't be of the light. There got to be people on the darkness. But I'm going to leave it out because I'm basing on His word. He said only 144,000 people going. But some people will say anything is possible. And I do believe that. But if we sticking basing on the word, if we just basing it on the word now, He said only 144,000 people out of all of these billion people is going up there with Him. But getting back to some people saying, I think that He may change something if He has a certain feeling towards people. That part I can't speak on because I ain't read that in the Bible. I just read back to that 144,000 will be raptured up there with Him. And with that being said, all of us are sinners. No one on this earth that's walking this mother color right now, no one is perfect. Although you may strive for perfection within your individualism and your living, no one, no one is perfect except for the only one, which is the one whom He allowed to die for you and I, and that's Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, who is coming back to save those souls who want to be saved. Keep in mind, I serve a God that gives us a choice to do whatever we want to do. Now, that's a mighty good God, and I choose to live this human experience while knowing what I know. And just know, because I know what I know, I am going to get judged to a higher extent versus those who don't know. For those who don't know certain things about the Lord, you're not going to get judged as much, although you should have been trying to get the knowing. But I'm saying this, I'm going to get in trouble more because for those who know, we shouldn't be doing certain things. And I feel guilty about this, Black, but I guess not guilty enough because I have not permanently put it down. I'm allowing for this to have me in a little spot, but then I'm keeping in mind, although I still feel as though I'm doing some on the other side, that reason of the enemy. He said we sinners, but just because we sinners don't mean we should sin. Choose to sin. We should run from it, flee from it, literally run from sin. When you see sin, we're supposed to run away from it. I be going to it because I do have a mental illness and I'm trying to just stay as sane as I can. And I got some more work to do, my friend, if I can't do that on my own. And that stems back to self control. I have to learn how to instill more self-control in me. So therefore, this temple that I do have in the state that it's in right now, I want to keep it for however long he allows me to live on this earth because I'm gonna need it. Not only that, I do know he put me in a season that I never wanted to fully go in. I had to fast, y'all, very first time in 2024. That was the hardest, one of the hardest things ever, not to just stuff my face. I used to ask myself, so for one, my mental, the only reason why I really was eating as much as I was eating is only because I want to look good in my, I want to have a little weight on my body. I want to, I want to live the way that I want to live the human experience. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with me wanting to look a certain way within my physical. I want to enjoy this physical while I do have the physical before my soul leaves the physical. Okay. I be wanting to just be big. So I used to eat just out of comfort, eat out of boredom, and eat just because. For real, for real. I wasn't, and then the stuff that I was eating, I wasn't eating the way that he told me to eat. I was eating the way he told me to eat here and there, but I still was doing something wrong. We today, we're still doing something wrong because there's only a certain list of foods that we are supposed to be eating. And the list was created because God knows that if we go outside of these unclean foods cause a whole lot of problems within our body that a lot of people don't think nothing of. You do know that a lot of foods do cause these diseases that these laboratories create. Diseases are created. Yes, they are. But you don't have to believe me. Do your own research. I believe what I believe. Diseases are created. Hence, viruses are created. Hence, you allow for them to put a creation in your body that was not of God. But mm, yeah, we're gonna finish this thing before we get on that bus. I'm finishing it. This stuff is deep. That's why I want to get into. We're gonna get into it because I already got my start here. We're gonna see what Miss Octavia do. Let me just say she was the second person that I talked to. She's the one that I was supposed to talk to initially to get everything set up to do what I need to do on this whole grounds. You gonna hear me before I leave. Somebody gonna hear me before I leave because it needs to be heard. And he who has an ear, let them hear. And then spread the message around because every single ethnic background is gonna need one another. Mark his word and then mark mine's confirmation. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, so I'm gonna say this: you reap what you sow. Look at me so you can know. If you don't do what someone says do, you gonna get cut off. If you don't act in alignment or in accord with a certain system, you gonna get cut off. And let me send it back to this homelessness. I just want some people to think about some things. Think about my choices and think about your choices and think about how it all equated to something. I'm speaking on my story. My folks came in on a Sunday after the Sunday was going well in my eyes after picking up my grandmother from church. Oh, I left at the beginning. This was around the time of my birthday. Um, my mother was the only person that gave me a gift for my birthday. And the day before my birthday, I had made my way over to her house. And on the 30th, she had just let it be known, hey, I got a gift in the room for you. And I let it be known I really wasn't concerned about a gift because I know past history. Call me ungrateful. I'm not, but it may seem that way. It may seem that way, but I'm not ungrateful. But I know when I tell people stuff, give me stuff that I actually asked you for, not what you want me to have. Give me what I need, not what you want me to have, because I'm in need of things. So I wasn't adamant on receiving this gift because I already knew it was not going to be nothing that I actually need. It was just more so things like she said that I could use, but it wasn't nothing that I wanted to use. So on the 30th, my mom let me know, yeah, this is the gift. I was like, nah, I'll wait to get it. I could see that she was bothered by it, and I would be too. Somebody letting me know I didn't bought you a gift. I didn't, whether you spent money or didn't spend money, I bought you a gift. So hospitality, you should receive it. I didn't receive it for my own reasons. Anywho's my birthday went by. I did not go over to her house on my birthday. I did my own thing on my birthday. But following my birthday, whatever day that was on, that Sunday, I then went to church. I decided I was going to start driving my grandmother to church. Well, actually, I was told from a family member that they wanted me to start driving her to church. It's a long ass story, but I'm just going to tell you here because the content is already on the channel. Click the video tabs and start watching all the videos that scream to you about me talking about my family. Um, Rolled up the church, pulled up in front of the church, and it's like clockwork. I guess they was waiting for me to pull up. So my mom, she's in a situation now with her foot. So, anywho's, her husband came out the doors and was like, he didn't speak, but he was like, hey, I got a gift for you. And that gift was from my mother. Now, her husband did not reach out and tell me happy birthday, nor did he even say happy birthday while giving me that gift. Hey, hold up, I got a gift for you. So he went wherever he went to the car and got the gift. My grandmother was still sitting in the car and she didn't get out. I'm like, hey, get out. I'm dropping you off here. The gift was approaching me and my grandma was like, oh. And the husband was going to give me the gift, but I said, put it in the trunk. I put it in the trunk. I said, yeah, put it in the trunk. Because I had a feeling about this gift. And I had a feeling about something that was going on at the church. Anywho's, while waiting for my grandma to get out of church because we got to go back home, that gift was in the trunk. And I began to start talking to the Lord about this gift. God, should I open this gift? Anywho's, I did not open that gift. All I'm gonna say is I went and placed this gift. I'm gonna say the area now. I put this gift somewhere in Chester, Virginia. And if I'm not mistaken, it was somewhere on Blossom Point. It's a Blossom Point, I believe. Chester, Virginia, near Walmart is a nice little area. Don't really know the name, but I do believe the road that I dropped it off was on Blossom Point. And I decided to drop that gift off in, it was a grassy area. It was grass. I mean, a bunch of trees and stuff. Oh, I'm gonna say those trees and stuff been there for years. I used to go to this area I went to this area with y'all. I was sitting on this little white thing. I was exercising on whatever channel was on. I did some exercises in this area. They had like vegetables and stuff. The community was doing vegetables for the anywho's. I took, for whatever reason, I decided to take that gift. I pulled over on the side of the area and I went and put the gift right in the trees and whatnot. I made sure that it was hidden. Now I knew where I left it at, and I knew that I was gonna keep my eye on that area. Tell me why maybe 2 days later I rolled back to that area. That whole area got, it looked like it was burned. But I'ma say somebody cut it down. These trees and whatnot has been there for years. Just hear me out. After me putting that gift there, I'm saying that that was the reason why that area, and for those who've been keeping up the content, from the looks of it, it looked like it was burned down. Something happened within that area after me placing that gift where I did. Anywho's, after me dropping it off, I decided to head back to the church. Now I was told through text messages, the church, my uncle, he does quick services, honey. They get out of church at a certain time. But on this particular day, they got out of church much later. I recorded some videos on here for you to see. And I was on the church grounds. I was saying, some don't feel right. I really felt it in my spirit that some don't feel right. And to confirm it for me, after waiting forever, let me just say I had wanted to get out because it was so hot on this day. But some said you do not step grounds on these grounds. Don't you put your feet on these grounds conditions. You just stay in this car, you open your door, you get you a piece of paper and you fan yourself down. Don't you step foot on these grounds. That's what I heard the Lord told me. I didn't do it. Then in the midst of while I was waiting, one of the music people, he plays, he got dreads, he plays on the music. He ended up coming out and he was on the phone talking. And where I was parked, he was parked literally behind me. And he sat out there for a little bit and I was watching him. He was watching me too, but trying to act like he wasn't, but he was doing something. He ended up walking past the car. I was about to speak, but he had a look in his eye, and I just didn't even speak. Anywho, he went back in. I'm thinking that when he went back in, maybe they're about to come back out. It still took some time for these people to come back out. It is too. We are well over the time that you told me that this was the time y'all let out of church. Maybe it was, one of them days the spirit was going on, and church was extended. But me knowing my people, they want to get in and out. Okay, so after the church service, I'm like, thank you, Lord. I backed the car up. I pulled in front of the church because I didn't want my grandma walking all the way far because she got little leg problems. I pulled right up in the front of the church. And for those who said, I'm going to say it again. Most of everybody coming out crippled. That's just the ones that I see. Everybody coming out crippled, broken up, some inflictions of the body. So my mom came out and she was doing her thing with her little walker or whatever. And I gave her a compliment. I said, "You look cute." She said, "Thank you." But then she directed it back to that gift. Did you something? Don't know the words, but if you watching, let me say I'm not lying. I may have forgot all the words that were said, but asking me, did you look at the gift or you like the gift, something like that. And I lied and I said, "Mm-hmm, yeah." And I was like, "Thank you." And then she was like, "It's something you can use." And I was like, "Mm-hmm." And then after that, me and my grandmother, we making our way home. Then when we got home, I had already had me a schedule as to what I was going to do for that day. I was going to do my hair on that day, and that was my self-care day. I was getting my face right, and I was listening to my music, and I was doing my Bible studying because I don't go to church, but I do have my time with the Lord. Tell me why I get a knock on the door, a police sounding knock. Doom, 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 doom. And I'm looking like that ain't my house, but when somebody rolling up, because don't nobody come out there to my grandmother's house. When I say what I say, don't nobody come out there unless it's for a reason, a motive, and an intent. Don't nobody go and see that lady. Mm-mm. They don't. So I was like, who the hell could this be? So I rose to the door and I did have an attitude because I was in the midst of doing something. And I ain't gonna say that's something I was doing, but you messed up my groove. So I opened the door and it was on my face. I'm like, hey, what the hell you doing here in a sense? And it was like, it came in and that's remember, so what's up? And I'm like, you tell me the fuck you doing here. I wanna know why you here. Well, your mama sent me this video. What? Here we go again with this crazy shit. Why is my mother sitting back watching my videos, but then when I'm in her face, she act like she don't watch my videos? But why she pick and choose when she watch and she don't watch? Why is she sending my uncle, who we don't have a relationship really, is not on sturdy grounds? I previously burnt the bridge, and then all of a sudden, we saying our hellos and heys through my mama through the phone. Hey, your uncle said, hey, how you doing? We doing what? Why is my mother calling my uncle, who I don't have a real relationship with? Why is she calling him talking about a video? Now, before I finish, I'm gonna say this. I had did a video with my grandmother, and my grandmother, she was so adamant about going to throw trash down in the woods. I was not about to let my grandma continue to litter. It's bad enough that I did it before when I left the grounds before. I even threw shit, but I'm like, no, we got to do better, man. I'm not about to let you throw no damn trash with food up in it for one. We got bears and all. We got the whole damn zoo back here, and you want to feed them freely? No, because I may want to sleep outside. Anywho's, my grandma was upset that I would not let her go and throw the trash. I was like, Grandma, why would we do that? Your son then brought me a car for you and I. We can hop in the car and we can literally drive if 5 minutes down the road to the dumps to dump the trash. Anywho's, for those who know the video I'm talking about, go back and watch my channel. I'm telling you, get into all the content. click the videos tab, baby, and scroll until everything start looking like you need to start watching it, because it's gonna add up and make sense if you want to add up and make sense, because something still ain't right. Anywho, I did that video, and it was another video too. So I was like, you know what? Let's do this season right. This go around, my uncle now knows what's going on with my grandmother. And I now know that you're too busy to take care of her. You only take care of her when she needs help, financial side. My mother, she got an issue that she got two other siblings that ain't helping, and she doing all the work. And now your brother, he gonna have to do something now. I ain't doing it. And then the sister, she ain't doing it. It is what it is. I don't know why she don't deal with her mama. Anywho's, I had sent a video to my uncle because I already knew how they do. They gossip to one another about stuff. Yes, the preacher gossip and talk to the sister about stuff. I'm telling what's real. You real, you a human, so you should have no problem with me telling the real, raw, pure, and honest truth. I say, all right, let me work it in my favor. I got to announce, y'all already know whether y'all acknowledge or respect or like what I do. I am a content creator. I do make money from this. This is what I choose to do. Let me tell you what's going to be done. If you do watch my videos, there are going to be some things that's said. There's going to be some things that's done. There's going to be some added preservatives to it, because why? If I am being my real, raw, pure, and authentic self, sometimes, baby, the views ain't coming. But if I add a little extra, the views can be coming a little bit more. Keep in mind, I'm gonna say this. My uncle said on that last show, you the one to be hollering about views. Why didn't that stick to you when your sister sent you this damn video or whatever the fuck she sent you? I didn't even give a damn and didn't care what she sent, because I knew it was a bunch of bullshit. Because as I told you through text messages that this is what I'm gonna be doing, and that was my cue video that I sent you to let it be known. Hey, I'm a content creator. I don't want no shit going on. If you're watching me, this is what I do. I got to have some drama, and I got to have something to keep the people coming back. Because if they ain't, if them, come on now, y'all know that you feed off of drama, and if I can feed it to you by basing it off my real, raw, pure, and authentic life, I'm gonna do what the fuck I got to do, because your bitch ass ain't gonna save me. Hence, I just got a car out the blue after all these years. You should have been bought me a car, paid the fuck off, because then I would have been well. But this was yet another season for me that the Lord had to test me, and I failed yet once again, or did I? I'm gonna say I failed, because that car was a blessing. It was paid off, but that car came with some bullshit, some conditions. Anywho's, uncle popped up at the door, said that your mama sent me the video. I'm like, here we go again. When it was the tent, let me just to go back to the tent, because I didn't let my mama come in the tent and see what I was doing. She seen it online. She was watching the videos online, but for whatever reason, she just wanted to get inside of it. I was not letting her get inside of it, because I had a feeling. No, because my mama always, this is what she wanted me to do. My mama always wanted me to have an apartment or a house or something like that, which goes against my soul, because I never wanted that shit. She always said, I want to help you decorate. I want to help you decorate your house. And I told her, and so every time it did come around, I don't want you to decorate, because your style is your style. I got my own, and I don't want you trying to put your style on my style, because we are different. I'm your child, but we got different styles, baby. Anywho, I was so glad when I got in the tent. Keep in mind, the tent was a holding place. The tent was not a long thing. The tent was just a season of me not wanting to be in that house with my grandmother, because the year before, my grandmother is irritating. She does stuff for fucking attention. And baby, I just couldn't deal with it. However, I was gonna do my job still that needed to be done, that won't nobody else gonna do, because they was getting sick and tired of doing it, because people do need help and people do need a break. Guess what? I'm the one who ain't got a job. I'm the one who ain't got shit to do. So she fits the role, play your role. This is what you gonna do. I did it the way that I wanted to. And who's got in the tent? I was like, shit, I'm about to decorate it, because I am gonna be here for a while, and it's gonna take a while for me to build this house on my own, because I got to go through shit that I did go through. I didn't tell them that I was going through it, but anywho, I had to go through a process. And let me just say, me living in that tent caused a lot of motherfucking problems within my family, the ones who love me, and then also within my family to the ones who I never fucking talked to. I had people rolling up on the ground just to come and check out what the fuck I had going on in that tent. My tent was set the fuck up. I had everything that I needed. I had all of my basic needs. I had a kitchen area. I had a toilet. I had a sink. I had what a house had. It just won't set up in the actual traditional way. But I put my money that I made and earned to everything that I basically needed, because those very things that I had in the tent was gonna go into my house, because baby, I did not have to follow the system how they told me I had to follow the system. You got to know your laws, rules, and regulations. And then at that time, I was on somebody's land anyway that they own at the time. And let me just say, when power attorney come in, shit just goes left. Benny, who's back to this damn deja vu live stream, honey. They came, the wife and the husband. It's crazy how I met an Octavia today that helped me, and my uncle's wife name is Octavia. Familiar spirits. Let's see how this go. But anywho's, they came in. She a mute. She playing her role. She got her phone. She recording. Bitch, I know you recording. I'm not dumb and stupid. You recorded. You recorded, and I hope that whatever plan that y'all got, yeah. So you can see that she's mentally unstable here. She's yelling and she's doing this, so therefore she's no longer fit to care for her grandmother anymore, and your dumb ass agreed to it. See, here I go being human. You is dumb because you let somebody use you and trick you into and doing what the hell you doing. Because what the hell made you really come knocking on a motherfucking door? Unless you do know exactly what I'm speaking on, and you didn't want me to find out. Anywho's, he rolled up yet once again. So the first time in the tent, after my mama left, they should have did it a little bit smarter. After my mama left, literally, while my grandma, then my uncle got my motherfucking phone number. Why didn't he just call my phone number to talk to me? Or maybe he didn't. And if he didn't, that tells you we were not talking to one another. Into whose? My grandma comes out. No, she comes out talking a bunch of bullshit. And sorry, grandma got cursed out in the process too. Because why the fuck are y'all bothering me? Because I'm out here in my tent trying to get my shit together. What the fuck wrong with y'all? Why are y'all so fixated and focused on me in this tent? Because as far as I knew, it was cool. For those who knew the agreement, you knew what the fuck I was doing. So what the fuck is going on? Literally after my mama left, literally here come Granny. She on the phone, my grandma. Now my grandma talks her shit, honey. She's a church lady, but she knows how to run that mouth too. That's where I get part of from. We got that nasty side in our blood. If it ain't Granny, it's my mammy and it's me. Damn right. Come with it if you want to. That's why I got their ass mad and they done took away my blessing that's rightfully mine, my inheritance. Because I done said it so well, I done did it so well that no man living, no man dead, no man to be born could do it better than me. Why? Because even the pastor, my uncle, told me, ain't nobody ever cursed me out. Well, hello, I am your niece. My name is Kanisha, and it's about time that your ass got cussed the fuck out because you is not holier than thou. You are a human like me. I don't give a damn about your motherfucking title. I don't give a fuck about how much money you make. You want some bullshit. And your 27th at that time cursing your ass the fuck out, and I had to apologize because you just came at me wrong. You don't even know me. We ain't had no relationship ever for real. You don't know me. I don't give a damn if I am your niece. You don't know me, but then again, you do know me. You know what I was called to do. Into who's moving on. I'm not mad. I'm just passionate about speaking this here truth. I'm not mad, promise you. I don't want no confusion. I'm just aggressive. All right. So they out here, and then he told me something. Well, I'm gonna call somebody. It's more to it. The live stream is here for you to watch. Deja vu is the only keyword I can think. Pick the live stream tab and you scroll all the way down till you get deja vu. Let me just say, part the goddamn live stream, cut the fuck off like always. All the good stuff be gone. Um, he supposed to come out there initially to call the ambulance and the police. That's who ended up rolling to the house. So we was talking for I don't know how long, ass time, all that time that I was on that live. That's when the time the motherfucking the system should have rolled the fuck up. So I end up saying, so what are you trying to do? Why are you here? That's when the phone call was made, and I stayed there because I won't run it. I'm just sick and tired of y'all grown ass motherfuckers worrying about this 32-year-old woman doing what she doing to live her life. Why the fuck are y'all clocking and calculating me? Now, I do feel some type of way about that. What is it? You ain't got shit else better to do but sit back and watch me and make phone calls. Then my mama so slick, she ain't still to this day. I ain't heard from that lady. She ain't called me, but she called the one who she know in power, who she think got power to do whatever her plan that she did, and y'all still in cahoots. And if he ain't in cahoots, I hope you wake the fuck up. Because I sent you a text message saying cut the ties because I'm thinking at the time that you don't know what the fuck going on. But now I'm starting to think that you do you are a part of what's going on. Because I don't understand how you can call your sister every motherfucking day, but can't call your own mother every fucking day and check on her. That part is beyond me. I'm still to this day trying to think about that. How the fuck do you call your sister every day and multiple times a day, but cannot call your mother every day? Can't make no sense of it because I don't know. That's them. But I can formulate my own and paint my own picture in my head. Anywho's, the police, one police, a familiar face. Y'all is so stupid. And then the ambulance rolls up, four of them. The police knocks on the front door. My uncle, the pastor, laughed through his teeth, said, "Oh, this door don't work." What Kanisha do? Goes to the front door, unlocks the front door, steps out on the front porch while the police officer's literally walking around the corner. "I'm right here. It works." He was mad about that. What plan did you have? What plan did you have for that house? Keep in mind that house was not built on a sturdy foundation. That house was built on fucking plastic that's falling apart right now as I speak. All the other houses that's just like hers, they built on bricks. What the fuck is going on? Anywho's, that's neither here or there. Lied about the door not working. So I proved that you are a liar. I steps on the porch. I let it be known, here I am. I'm the one that they called for. "Hello, how are you?" He began to talking. Um, After that, I step off the porch. Pastor and his wife comes on the porch. She's still standing there with her phone. "Bitch, you better, girl, you know I'ma spare you too." But all y'all in that shit together. She doing what she was told to do. Being a good little wife. You listen to your husband. Let him lead you. Let him lead your ass right to hell. That's my opinion. Let him lead your ass right to hell. Cause he lied through his teeth. Why he lied and said the door won't? Why he lied and said the door don't work? No, it don't work. And then did you lock? I did. The motherfucker went to lock it, or maybe he attempted to try to unlock it. I don't know what it was, but I made sure that I made to the door. Boom, here it is. And as I said, here I am. I got my phone on recording. He said what he said. The ambulance, they rolling up, putting their gloves on. I had to step aside and I had to get myself ready because, baby, all of y'all about to get got all in one because I would take that goddamn, what's the kick called? I forgot, but that one of them kicks that I learned in karate, bitch. Oh, I know how to take a bitch down, and all y'all gonna go down fucking with me because I was in here minding my business, making my bag, not even thinking about y'all bitch asses for real, for real. You was the least and last of my words at that time, baby. I'm trying to get me and Granny at the time. We going out riding, honey. If she act right, if she don't act right, her ass stand right in the house. Period. Anywho's, I'm trying to get my bag. I'm trying to come up with a master plan. Anywho's, steps off the porch as I said. He go having a glitch in his whole system again. She got she got a history of mental illness, and I'm looking like, you what? Oh, this is the first time I heard about this. Where is the history? Because keep in mind, I did have a all of a sudden out the blue saying that I needed to go and get checked for depression on a piece of paper, Medicaid. I still got it. Maybe y'all can go find it in my books. And I'm like, where the fuck this shit come from? Based off of what I told you, keep in mind, while I was trying to figure out all I was trying to figure out since I was a child with y'all asses, I've been playing chess while y'all was playing checkers and I was twisting a Rubik's Cube. Remember I told y'all I had something? And then there's something that I have. They do depressional checks to see if you all right with what you got going on. Oops, I set your ass up for that trap. But I do got something though. There's something that I got. I done told the whole goddamn world. For the world that seen it. Is it ringing a bell? Did you go and spread that very thing that I told you? Did you go and spread it? So now, oops, you got me. I lied too, but I lied with a purpose. I think you lied with a purpose too to kill, steal, and destroy me. Now I didn't do that to you, but I knew that you was doing that unto me. Depression? I was depressed. I was depressed when we was in Verona. And how my mama tried to make fun of it. You gonna ask me, do I need help in front of the customers? Now, what type of mother would do that? You supposed to wait while ain't nobody in the house and pull me aside to do something like that. Why would you do that amongst other people if you trying to protect your child, or was you just trying to expose your child? She crazy, something wrong. You damn right something wrong because you doing the wrong unto me. You provoking me, and I have been nothing but good unto you. Trying to anyways. When I shouldn't have. I've been supposed to left you. The reason why you had me in the first place, you was being too grown. You was being fast in the ass while you was being church girl. That's why your cousin now making sense why she kept snitching on you everything you was doing because you was a little hoe. It's all right, I know. Cause I'm a little hoe too. When I was, I got that from you, and I had a good time too, and I got to in the process. Hmm. Even did something like you. The very time that I heard my mom, I was in the room with my mama fucking somebody, honey. Why would my mama have me in the room? What woman? It's some of y'all out there. My mama, as I told y'all, she took me to damn near every man house that she was with, and then had a nerve to fuck with me in the same room, and then got a nerve to tell me about how his dick's so small. Well, you fucked it. You let the small dick get in you. So what are you teaching me? I'ma tell it. And I don't care how it looks through the screen. Because I'ma stand strong and firm in front of God. Because I don't get why I had to experience all the things that I experienced. Of course I'm gonna have some mental issues. You didn't put me in a lot of shit that I shouldn't have to been put in. Of course there's gonna be something wrong. But I got God and we're gonna make it right. This is me release. I'm gonna talk about it. I got a platform. And I don't give a fuck if they don't like it or not. I'm gonna keep going. Hey, I kept going since 2017. I'm not going nowhere until he make me go somewhere. Anywho's, I ended up doing one of the very things that my mama did. I used to talk to this guy, and he had a child, and I fucked in the room while the child was in there. He told me that the child sleep. I knew that child won't sleep. And then after I finished doing that next morning, that child had a whole issue with me. Didn't even want me to pick her up no more because she had to sit there and listen or watch what me and her daddy was doing. I still feel bad to this day because I'm like, damn, little girl, you younger than me, and I know how it feels. I had to sit there and I was mad. I was mad. I'm like, this bitch. I did say that because you remember, Mom? Now it makes sense. Remember why I wrote in my journal I called you a bitch? Because you did a whole lot of shit that I just didn't like. Yeah, my mama had went through my journal, honey. I started journaling as a little girl. Always journal as a little girl. I had to write down this shit, and she was snooping through my stuff. That's what parents do, especially if you in their house. That's what they do, honey. They ain't got shit else to do. They gonna check on their child and see what's going on, especially if they know they fucked up. If shit right, they ain't going to look for nothing like that. But she got my book, and it was clear as day. I called said my mother is a bitch. And then I remember she taking me over to her friend's house, and she telling her, yeah, she wrote daddy, I'm a bitch. You was. I ain't lying. Still is. And I'm not lying. I know. You're supposed to honor that mother and father. I can't do that when my mama ain't doing right. She used to throw that line in my face. So what does honor thy mother and father mean to you? You don't deserve what he meant by honor thy mother and father. Because you never wanted me nor liked me in the first place. You just got stuck. Hence, my own mother told me her job was done with me at 21. She was mad as fuck that it wasn't done, but it could have been done if your dumb ass would have let me just go. But I guess the going that I was going, you didn't give me the permission to do that. See, my mama always told me what gave me ideas for jobs. Everything stems to a motherfucking job, but I'm going to encourage you if you ask Google about my motherfucking name and spell it right. Canisha. Let Google tell you about me. She didn't want me to fulfill that. You can go to school to be, you know how to do hair. You can go to school and do hair. I do not want to do the same thing that you and your sister do. I want to do something different. Yes, I can do hair, but I don't want to do hair. And then you know I am dumb because if I was to do hair, I could make money, but I don't like dealing with people because every time I deal with people, they got a problem. If you gonna sit here and criticize and tell me how I shoulda, coulda, woulda, bitch, you could have shut there and practiced and did this yourself. Because I ain't got time for that. But I can make time for it and increase the price because I would ignore your ass in the process while you telling me do this and do that. No, you better pull up YouTube, and I'm pretty sure somebody on here that can teach you what the hell you trying to tell me to do. Anywho's, I can do hair. Maybe I will one day for a side hustle. Cause damn knows I've been trying. Cause I seen a sister girl on the bus. Her hair was messed up, and I did say something. It was. I said something because I did want to help her hair, and I think she caught the shade. But I really won't. I don't. I think it was. But I was trying my hardest not to be funny. But I'm like, you just too cute for your hair to be looking like that. And I don't know the situation, but you. But I can. I respect her for doing it because I told y'all be mindful of who you allow for your hands to be put in your head. Cause that's one too. Cause not everybody, now every hand in your head really want to bless your hair. Some folks may be jealous of you, and them just said hair is a very strong thing. Remember, hair is our glory, honey. So don't cut it or do, cause it is your choice of how you want to glorify it. But you let that shit grow. Uh-huh. But yeah, this shit, this bullshit. But it's alright. But going back, I know that gift though. Why the fucking field got burnt the fuck up or cut the fuck down after all these years? But when that gift came, it was gone. That gift had a curse on that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yes, honey. And then confirmation too. Yep, somebody called 911. One of my cousins that came out of church. I don't know what led him to start going to my see. Oh Lord, baby, I pray, Lord, whatever. It's on you. I hope they ain't. I hope they didn't bring you into the car. But they ain't no brought. He already did. That's why you live close to him, because he want to keep a close eye on you. He probably helped you get what you got, so you can't go too far away. Um, Hopefully that ain't the case. But one of my cousins, taking it back to the Deja Vu Live, he told me, you need to handle that. And I'm like, what? But I already knew I had a feeling about what was going on in church. But he came out with his book bag on and his locks. And he said to me, you need to handle that. Hmm. I'm not fucking crazy. My family from the beginning, really the one that's closest to me. I'm gonna leave the other party out, the pastor, for right now. My mother been sabotaging me my whole entire life. From my relationships, the people that I talk to, from the people that I could have possibly networked with. My mother has sabotaged everything in my life. And I know this to be true. And if it ain't, baby, drop some information in the chat. Please do. Help me. Please. Because my whole issue, I'm going to take it back to What a Burger. What a Burger, located in Petersburg, Virginia, on Washington Street, was my very first job that I had. I started working at that job in the year of 2013. No, 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 I did not. I had a years off. But that was my first job that I had. Hold on, was it 2000? Hold on, 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2008 is when I started working in there. And I left there February 22nd or 23rd of 2013. And I vividly remember my mother and my grandmother telling me, don't quit that job. See, I was there at that job. Now I'm gonna paint my own picture. I'm gonna say the mental side coming in. My At the time it was my mother's boyfriend, who is her now husband, the very one who gave me the gift and then tell me happy birthday. Last year, oh, let me go back to this. Last year was his year that he really wanted to cut me off because he had forgot my birthday. He wanted to make me feel unimportant. He forgot my birthday, and I let it be known that this motherfucker forgot my birthday. I was trying to figure out why, because I know he didn't forget my birthday, but he ended up giving me a funky little $20 to say, "Oh, I forgot, but he go have birthday, whatever." That was 2024, was the start of the year of exposure. And let me, you know what? Just know I know, babes. Just know I know. Yes, but my mother, I'm gonna put on my mother. She told me, you better not leave that job, because she knew something that I know. That's when the curses really started. hmm Remember, I'm painting my own picture, baby. I'm adding some preservatives for entertainment purposes at this point. What I'm saying is what I believe, but I don't know how true it is. When I left that job, see, everything was going well when I was in alignment, keeping an eye on her boyfriend, because her boyfriend used to do some disrespectful shit in my face. Now, I'm the daughter of the woman who you're dating. Why the fuck are you flirting with women in my face? That's my mama. I love my mama. So, of course, I'm going to go tell my mother what her boyfriend is doing. Told her. She took it in. She did what she did. She stayed with him. Duh. Caught his ass, trapped his ass. That what the hell I'm going to say. Trapped that ass. Put a curse on that ass. Got that ass stuck. Uh-huh. That part. Children, y'all better go and get y'all daddy. Unless if that's if he want to be saved. But if he don't want to be saved, don't save him. Because you remember that husband, when I was on that live at Walmart, I went back to I was called to go back on assignment at that Walmart. while her husband rolling up looking for me and gonna roll the window down. You playing chess? Yes. She using him as a pawn to do her dirty work. Huh. She using a lot of people in her pawn to do her dirty work. Y'all better wake the hell up. Y'all better wake the hell up. Into whose? She told me in so many words, your life about to go downhill when you leave this job. And damn it if it didn't. 2013, and that same year, when the Walmart got a job, one of the dudes that I was talking to, I was chasing his meat. That's what my money was going to, chasing that meat, driving down to ODU, Old Dominion University, while also being a hoe in the process, going to Norfolk State University, just enjoying my beauty, enjoying the fact that people saying that I look good, baby. All right, what could I get? Okay, let's go. I'm single. I ain't got no ring on my hand, but anywho's, I was hoeing. I was taught how to do that, David. Yeah, so you got to use what you got to get what you want. I was taught that. I was. I ain't gonna lie to you, David. I was taught that. It was instilled in my sponge unconsciously and consciously. Okay. So hold on. Mm. In that same year, I ended up going to Walmart to get a job that my boyfriend at the time helped me get. Tell me why my mother had my boyfriend's phone number. Why would my mother and my boyfriend be communicating with one another? That's what I want to know. Why in the flipping bird would my mother have my boyfriend's number and without me knowing that it was had? Taking it back to my mother was sabotaging the relationships. She didn't want me to have nothing good. She even told me, I knew he wasn't no good. I knew he wasn't no good for you. I could tell. I'm sure you could. He was a good man, though. He was. I just fucked it up because I had her hoish ass ways. He was a hoe too, though. He was cheating on my ass very much so. Any chance he got. I was his little side piece when he came back home. But when anybody go to college, baby, they is about to be grown and do what the fuck they want to do. Shout out to you, my boy, because you taught me a lot that I needed to know. Okay, and I even told you that. Shout out to you. You taught me a lot that I needed to know. So that's that. Still, why the fuck does my mama have my boyfriend's number? Why the fuck does my mama have a lot of the people numbers that I talk to? What? Okay, something is going on. Anywho's, back to the Walmarts, got that job. While being on the job, baby, I would have been promoted to CSM manager fairly quickly, but I got into a system of people of thieves. Yep, they taught me how to steal, and I began stealing, honey. Let me just say, I was on the grounds with some of my very bullies. At this job, I went to school with some people who bullied me. Okay, when I say they bullied me, I always was bullied from a very young age. Never knew why I didn't fit in. I just was always bullied. No one liked me. No one wanted to hang around me. I was always different. I really was. I was different. But I decided to conform and fit into certain societies. Let me just say, licking of the cousins' pussies and also playing with other people's pussies in Southside Elementary School, honey. For those who know Southside Elementary, baby, I was a kid. I was a kid in the bathroom stalls, dry humping other females. And it was a line of us, it was a group of us. I would name some names, and I am Crystal Kanga, Stephanie Herring, Takia Grant was a witness. Takia Grant is tied to one of the people meet the very dude that I was dating had a best friend. That was his best friend's sister, Takia Grant. That's why she didn't like me because she wasn't of the stuff that I was doing. At least I don't think so. At least I don't think so. But she was the one who started spreading about what I was doing in the bathroom. And baby, from that day forward, I had a name for myself, honey. Wow, not knowing then, but learning later on in time that the very ones who I was doing these things with, they was throwing me under the bus. But the kids were so damn stupid to question, well, how would you know they was doing this if you weren't a part of it? Stupid. Anywho's, I got myself into some shit at a very young age, all because I just wanted a friend. I was the only child. Only child, was bored out of my mind. And then I had to learn at a young age to how to be alone because when I put myself in certain groups of people knowing damn well I don't fit in, I really came into some bullshit. I kid you not. I put myself in a lot of shit. But if I wouldn't have put myself in that stuff, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't know what I know today. So got into the job at Walmart, and after being taught how to steal, let me just say, I created a whole trap for myself. And long story short, I got in trouble for stealing. I always was out back with stuff. I could never have all that I wanted, even while working where I was working, except for my very first job. My very first job did what I need for it to do. I was living large. I had it made my very first job. Like I would consider myself as a rich bitch back then during them times. I was. I could do whatever the fuck I wanted to do. Why? Because I had money, honey. And those who were attached to me then, yep, y'all used me. And that's why y'all stayed attached because you knew I didn't mind giving. Was given to the very wrong ones and didn't even like my ass. Mm-mm-mm. Here we go again. But yeah, fucked up from there. And that's when the shit show really started. Would have been a felony, but I took an oath. I signed a plea deal over a stack of papers like this. I didn't tell anyone what I did because keep in mind already got some stuff in my head about some stuff. Do I want to tell them? Am I really gonna get help? Or am I gonna get beat up more? Let me just take this one on my own because I did do it. Signed that oath. Wish I wouldn't have signed it. I wish I would have did with the actual term. If I would have went to jail for 1 year, I think I would have had a lesser charge than what I had. It would have been so much better. But because I chose not to go to jail, I had to get a bond. And then also, I had to deal with, for start, it was a 7 to 10 year type of thing where certain jobs I'm just on the list to not get. So everything that I knew that I could have done before, like now, um, baby, I can do any job that I want to, but like top dollar shit, my background will weed me out. I always wanted to work in a bank because I am good with numbers, just not class book numbers. I'm good with counting money. That I know how to do very well and quickly, very quickly. Even if the bills are stuck together, I got a skill, you know. Always wanted to be a bomb ass bank teller. Um, Always have wanted to work for corporate. Yes, take on the. Glad I don't want to do it no more. I'm actually wanting to take on all of the work for someone else's company. Yes, I would have a nice ass pension and check, honey. But I always wanted to do like some big dog shit. But the choices that I made, the decisions that I chose to decide, I fucked myself up. I did. I did just that. So I always had jobs. After I did that, when I tell you I did have, even in the midst of me doing what I did, the Lord made a way for certain stuff. I told y'all I had over 80 jobs. Seriously, I'm not lying. If I don't like something, let me just say I'm just like my mother. I'm not doing it. If it does not align with my soul, I'm not doing it. And even if it don't align with my soul, and if I do got a purpose or a goal to achieve, I'm gonna do the very thing that I don't want to do because I do got a vision, I got a goal that I want to achieve. But the moment that goal is done, baby, I'm out that motherfucker. If I am not happy somewhere, I have the choice to choose to go elsewhere. I have the choice to choose either to stay in some bullshit that I don't like for my soul. I'm the one that got to get up and go to work every day. If I don't like something, I'm going to do something about it, even if that means me being out back for a while. I'm pretty sure if you can agree, if you don't like something, you're not going to do it. Or maybe if you don't like something, you're going to keep on doing it. And then you're going to understand later on and why you're not, your soul is not happy. A lot of my jobs, my soul was not happy, but I stuck with it. Hell, for one, my first job, my soul did not want to be in no spot where I'm coming home and smelling like mustard, pickles, and onions, and me not being able to smell it, but others smelling it. I didn't want that. I really didn't. But I had to get out there and work. And that's what they chose for me to work. I said, that's what they chose for me to work. I didn't have an option to go get a job on my own. I mean, I could have after I got in there, but I decided to become comfortable. You know, comfortability, that ain't always good. Hell, it ain't if you really want growth. hmm It ain't if you really want your own. hmm So yeah, that's when the shit show started really hitting the fan and splattering all over. When I made that choice to steal, all because I seen people that had to give unto me, and I was wondering why they won't give unto me, but they was giving unto everybody else. But I know you see that I need it, so why are you leaving me out? And it feels like it's being intentionally done, but it's okay because I know that it was intentionally done, whether they knew it or not. God had to use the very people that He placed me with to prepare me for the real world. Rejection has been something that I have been dealing with for a very, very, very long time. Very long time. And it's for a reason within the season of preparation that He's preparing me for. Whew. Everything ends up working out for your own good, more love it. That's if you choose to look at it like that. In spite of the bad that I placed myself in, and then in spite of the bad that just was inevitable and had to happen, I do see that there's a reason for it. And it's also a learning experience. You can block your blessings with people, you can burn your bridges with people, you can delay something with people. You got to learn how to have self control. You got to have a relationship with the one above, first and foremost. And it's just a whole fucking process, but it stems back up to Him. Okay? It stems back up to Him. And this is something. This is something. And I am currently going to see all of the choices and decisions that I made, where it's going to lead me up to. Yeah. So we done got very transparent here again. Figure I'll do it here again because I see that the you know, look, the views are still where it's at. You know, there's something to do with that too because it's not making sense to me. But I'm gonna say it's about the quality and not the quantity. So he who has an ear, let them hear. And hell, he who has the eye to see, share it. Put your own timestamps if you can timestamp it. If you want somebody to see and hear whatever was said, timestamp it if you do share it. Because somebody need to hear this. Because we all play a role in this, but we need to understand how some stuff can get fucked up and off balance if you know and got an understanding of someone's past. People say, leave the past in the past. I get that and I understand that. But sometimes that past can follow your ass. And then taking it back to this very book, keep in mind my uncle this year 2025, not all the other years. If you knew something was wrong prior to, you should have did something prior then. Well, it was being done through my mother at that time when it happened during the time when I was actually depressed. 7 year depression, actually didn't want to leave the house, didn't want to be seen, didn't want to talk to nobody, didn't want to do shit. I was going through a lot of shit. I mean, a lot of shit. And it just seems like the ones that was around me just did not care. They didn't care. It's like they was putting me in just more situations that I didn't want to be in. All because they know that I'm not like them, but I will conform and do certain things. But I'm not like a lot of people. But I can fit in. Not because it's what I'm supposed to do, but a choice that should not be done. Hmm. Welcome to the channel. I am Kanisha Lachey, and this is my QueenDom in preparation to get me into the kingdom. Being real, raw, pure, and authentic with you. So I ain't got no problem doing that when I get to my judgment day. Come on. Yeah, buddy. Life. And then life is what you make it. I'm chilling right now. I'm sunbathing. Can't even see how I'm looking on this daggone camera. I feel like my glasses is crickets. They're twisted. They're like twisted. I'm chilling. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm living the life that He created for me to live. And I'm taking it back to His word that He said. Now think about what man said. I'm taking it back to what Him said. Him, there's two of them, the Father and the Son. But solely the Father because He initially created this thing. I'm doing what Him said do. So if anybody got a problem with me choosing to live my life that He told me that I can do that, that ain't my problem, it's yours. You chose to listen to man. And that's why man got you on that clock trying to figure out whatever you're trying to figure out. Okay, okay. Had to make sure. I'm going to tell you again, just in case you didn't take my master class. Whatever skill that you have, whatever talent that you have, whatever that something is that you're good at, learn how to master it. Learn how to master it. If it's multiple things, you put in work towards your God given, naturally creation. Put work in towards that. Do some research, figure out how you can give that gift that was given unto you unto other people. See, I have a gift to speak and talk. It ain't meant for me to hold certain things in. Keep in mind, I told you my mouth is a blessing and a curse. It's all up to me how I choose to use it. Please tap into yourself. The gift that the Lord gave unto you, the talent that you naturally have, you may not even know how you know how to do something. Let that speak to you. You're supposed to share it with who? We the people. My name, I'm going to tell you again, Google it, because Google knows something. Gift of God. I am a gift unto many people. Yes, I am. You are a gift unto many people. Whether your name mean that or not, you are. Share those gifts. Stop withholding it. Stop being stingy because you might be blocking your own blessings. Let me just say, I have been pushed by so many people in so many ways to not do the very thing that I'm doing. Kanisha, you don't have a degree. Kanisha, you stumble upon your words sometimes. She's all over the place. If you've been watching me for years, you will see here and there. If you've seen here and there with somebody always talking about she all over the place. That's fine. I'm human. And I do got something going on within that. The mental, as we all do. I'm gonna pump my brakes on that one. I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing. But use them gifts, y'all, and see what God gonna do. See what doors are gonna open. I was gonna leave this place because I was getting extremely frustrated. I was even frustrated earlier today on this live when I came on here talking about the three ways that the government knows how to kill, steal, and destroy the people. I got frustrated because the people was not listening. I have to remind myself that everybody is not willing or wanting to hear. Everybody may not be in the season to hear. But I got to keep in mind for those who are hearing it, you talk to those who are hearing it. And then you continue to pray for those that need to hear it. Don't get mad because if you get mad, you just may block your blessings. Keep in mind, I say I am living the human experience and I got to learn how to tackle this experience because there are a lot of challenges. I'm human. I don't know how Jesus did what he did. I give it to him though. What I'm trying to do now, I feel as though I have been become much better. For those who have been watching me, I know you see growth. I used to be easily angered, easily, quick tempered. We get into that because I'm seeing that by I know what I'm called to do. I know that the enemy went to the Lord to ask permission. Let's test her. Let's see if she really ready for what she's called to do. The ones to be coming in here testing me, you doing what needs to be done. And through you, I'm going to try my hardest to pass that test because I am tired of being in the season of lack. I am tired of being in the season of lack. I am tired of asking you for help when I know that I truly need it and you won't give it unto me. That hurts my heart. But I'm so glad that I am bold, fearfully created. What I don't have a problem getting out here asking now for help, but once upon a time I did. I'm just gonna throw this in to confirm what I'm saying. My zodiac sign that man created. My zodiac sign the man created is a lion. I'm just that. Now if we go into the other calendar, I'm a rooster. Let me just say roosters and witches don't get along. Roosters and witches don't get along. I don't know if you heard me tell you that the world has a calendar, but God has a calendar too. The people that I know have been trying to conform me to be of the world just because I'm living in it. You see me, that's why I got that black, cause that's I choose that I might even buy another one today tonight. Worldly, I'm a lion, kill, steal, and destroy. A lion does just that. On the other hand, I'm not even gonna say biblically. I'm gonna say it again. I'm a rooster. I'm gonna say the Chinese calendar. I had to throw that rooster in there with that witch because there are witches and warlocks in real life. I came from it. Now, I did go over from the whole United. I think we did some of the United States thing. I'm gonna encourage anybody to coming through this live. I hope that maybe you may sit here and watch the whole full live. Then again, probably won't. I do got doubt there, but I need to put a little faith that maybe somebody will watch it in full. Maybe you got time on your hands today to just hear me, just hear me, because that's what I'm just doing. But they ain't hearing me. They hearing what they hearing His word that He needs me to speak, just from this vessel. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here because I need to pull this phone back out because I didn't missed I don't know how many buses and I didn't want to get on because I did want to smoke my black. Do I want to leave these on? I think I need to leave these on because let me leave these on. I would like to go to Dollar Tree because I would like to get me some wipes so that I can continue with cleaning my body. Cause baby, I don't want to keep getting caught in there literally doing my wash ups. I'll do my hair wipe ups because I know how to get by. I want to get some. Stay tuned. We'll. Oh my goodness, I put it on too tight. I know what I want to do. I'm gonna pray that He make a way because it's time for me to take this off. It's time. I didn't had this on my head for I don't know how long. I want to do something to my hair. I want to lift my spirits up, starting with touching my head. I don't know if I'm gonna wear my natural hair or not, or if I'm just gonna put some weave in my hair for the moment and allow for the weave to implement some growth because I do want my hair to grow a little bit more. I know if I do wear my natural hair, I am gonna have to buy products. Baby, we ain't got no room for products, but I do know if I buy me some packs of braiding hair, I can find me somewhere. I'm gonna be right in nature. Yep, I'm gonna sit. I need to get me a better mirror to my mirror crack, but I'm gonna sit in nature or wherever else I decide to sit, and I'm gonna do my hair. However long it takes me to get done, I'm gonna do my hair. Okay. If you want to tap my cash out so I can get my hair done, you can. You can send me $5. We're gonna buy some braiding hair, honey. We'll buy some braiding hair and do something with it. Now that's what I have not seen or I won't looking for it. I'm gonna go just look for see if there's some hair stores in the area. I have not seen if there's a Dollar Tree in the area, so that's what I am gonna do. So Dollar Tree is the first thing. Hair just a thought. Hair just a thought because I mean I do have the money, but I think that'll be a stupid purchase all because I want it. It would be, but I'm trying to. I don't know. I don't know. I may make a sacrifice because it'll be my hair overeating. Because I do now. I got resources now where I can go and get food as y'all seen. If do I got that on live stream? I went to the food bank within the school because I only reason I got it because of the lady who I went to talk to. If I wouldn't have talked to her, I would not have been able to go and receive the food I received today. And then I also have other connections now in regards to food throughout the week, places to go to get something. And these places, I was told that they will help me, although I'm not from this area. They do help all people, so we're gonna test the spirit this upcoming Monday to see because I missed it today because I caught her. She's busy. They said she's busy and she understaffed, so she's a busy woman. But I caught her at the right time today, and then I'm just thinking how I actually was gonna leave and go back to the next and go back to the next destination. Still didn't get it all right. Destination. Take your time. Talk slowly. That's what I'm gonna have to learn how to do when I do get to those doors. Take my time, and we are gonna be there for some time. Make sure that you just let it flow. Just let it flow. But yeah, I'm gonna get to doing my what I do, living my real, raw, pure, and authentic life. I just like recording, man. I just do. I love it actually. I love it so much that the dollar don't even matter. I'm so serious. I done made the choice not to go back to gossiping, like actual gossiping. I still do my little reaction videos the way I do it. I just have to do it, pick and choose how I'm gonna do stuff. But I hope that you enjoyed this live stream. I did. I love talking. I love it. That's why I need me a job. That's baby where I'm gonna talk, okay? And then I can learn how to, create ways where it's fun and want to play games and stuff. Like we're gonna make it fun. I'm gonna try to make it fun because I know one thing: going to certain classrooms with teachers, baby, you got to show the children that you want to be here. Make them want to come to your class, not just be the teacher because you're getting paid and you getting that coin. No, I got to do what I'm doing because yes, I need the coin, but baby, I love doing what I do and I can do so much. I just gotta pray that the Lord works with me, on me, and so that I can do what I know that I am capable to do in spite of me not having a fucking piece of paper to say I can do it. I don't know if y'all watched that live, but that lady asked me, "But do you have pretty much, do you have papers?" No, I just know that I'm called to do it. And I said just that. Hopefully I won't on mute when I said that. But anywho's, y'all stay tuned. Have a great day. Continue to have a great day if you are. I hope that you are having a good day. If you're having a good day, have a great day. Make it better than what it is. It's Friday. Do what you want to do. Hopefully, it's righteous enough. And if it ain't, do you because it's your choice. You have a free will to do whatever you want to do. And I'm going to end it off with this is the day that the Lord has made. So let us all rejoice and be glad in it. My bus is here. With that being said, stay tuned, babes. Come back and see me. I love each and every single one of y'all. I do mean that, whether I like you or not, whether you like me or not. I hope you love me too. Okay? And stay tuned.